What is up, guys? It's TGFC Highlights back with another video for you guys today. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today I will be discussing my 23 players Poland should take for the Euro 2020. And yeah, please leave a like and comment if I did well. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. It should be a fun one. Let's get into it. And I just wanted to make an addition. If you guys are watching in Polish, jak oglądacie po polsku, proszę, żebyście włączyli napisy, bo wiem, że większość to nie będzie Polaków, co to ogląda. And yeah, thank you. Okay, first up we have three goalkeepers which I have to pick. Obviously the first two are pretty obvious. Wojciech Szczęsny from Juventus. Recently letting that dude go against Porto in the Champions League, but it's fine. He's been doing well in this. I wouldn't say too well in the Serie A, but it's probably not his fault. I don't watch the Serie A, so I don't know too much. And then second choice, obviously Fabianski, really good goalie for West Ham. I believe he's underrated, maybe just because I'm Polish and it's biased, but I feel like Fabianski is a great goalie. A lot of experience there as well. And for the third goalie, it was a tough choice. I was going between Skorupski, Gikiewicz, and Drągowski, and I picked Drągowski. Really good goalie for Fiorentina. If you guys don't know him, he's a decent goalie, but he's most likely going to be the third goalie because Fabianski and Szczęsny are in the pecking order to be the players picked. And next up, we'll be discussing my defense. For my defense, I'll probably be picking 4 or 5 center backs, and then 2 right fullbacks and 2 left fullbacks. And yeah, so for my first center back, pretty obvious choice, Kamil Glik, former Monaco player, now plays for Benevento Calcio. Really good player, and yeah, he's just gonna add some experience to the back line, maybe command the team. If he's not playing, he could also switch off with my second choice, Jan Bednarek, really good player, pretty good defender for Southampton. Sometimes shaking a little bit games, like recently Southampton have dropped in form. He hasn't looked too well. He obviously had that one red card. They also got humiliated 9-0 against Manchester United as well. But overall, his season hasn't been bad. He's been one of the best defenders in the league, in my opinion. And yeah, for my third center back, I chose Wygladac. He plays in the Serie A. I forgot for which team, but he's also a very good player, really young, probably the future of our Polish national team. He's just been really consistent, especially when he played against Italy or Ukraine, one of those two teams. I know he played in the Polish national team. Yeah, so really good player. He's my third choice. My fourth choice as a center back is going to be Michael Hellick. He plays in the Championship for Barnsley. Also a really good defender, really tall, dominant as well. Yeah, I feel like he should get a call up to the Polish national team. I feel like he's kind of underlooked because he plays in the Championship, but a really good player. For my fifth choice, he's more of a center back slash CDM. I'm hoping he can recover from his injury, and this is Christian Bielik, former Arsenal Academy player, now for Derby County under Wayne Rooney. He's a really good player. I just feel like he's been unlucky with the injuries. He recently got back from an injury, but now he got injured again. It's something with his knee, so he's pretty unlucky. I hope he returns for the Euro because he's a really good player and he could probably show some quality in our defense, or also as the center defendant midfielder role. Yeah, he's a very versatile player, and I would like to see him on the national team. Then next up is going to be my right backs. I chose 2 right backs. It was between 3 players, obviously. It was Tomasz Kędziora, Robert Gumny, and Bartosz Berezinski, but I chose Bartosz Berezinski, probably just favoring the coach because Pawel Sousa, the Polish national team coach, he coached Fiorentina, I'm pretty sure, in the Serie A. He also coached Empoli. So yeah, so he probably knows most of these players. I'm pretty sure he played with Berezinski. Yes, I'm pretty sure he's gonna pick Berezinski as my second right back. I chose Tomasz Kędziora. He's been playing in the Europa League recently. They tied with Club Brugge 1-1, and yeah, he's a starter for Dynamo Kyiv. Really, it's not a really good player, but a decent enough player. I would like to see Robert Gumny, but let's be honest, I think he's kind of young. He's gonna be in the national team sooner or later, but probably not for his tournament, since he's not getting enough playing time in Augsburg, but a very talented lad. Then for the 2 left backs, I picked Michał Karbownik. He just sealed a deal with Brighton. He played his debut in the FA Cup, who they lost to Leicester City in the 5th round, I'm pretty sure. They lost in the 90th minute. I was watching that game, but he's a very talented lad. I wish he could get more playing time in the Premier League. I believe he's gonna get more playing time this season. Yeah, and for my second left back, it was a pretty. I mean, it wasn't too hard, but it was between Retsa and Ribus, but I chose Ribus. He's just a dominant player. I'm pretty sure he plays on one of the Lokomotiv Moscow team. He's a starter. He plays well with Krychowiak, and yeah, he's a really good player, and I believe he should get a spot on the Euros. But in my opinion, Karbovnik has the edge over him. I feel like Karbovnik's more of a player we need in the national team, more dynamic, can move up forward and do more danger than Ribus. So yeah, those are all of my defenders. Next up, I have my 8 midfielders slash wingers. And yeah, this was a tough choice. There's a couple of decent center mids and wingers in our national team, but starting off, I chose Mateusz Klich, really good player for Leeds United, obviously a starter. I feel like he started out the season very well for Leeds, but then his form kind of dropped. He hasn't been doing so well recently, but he's a still good enough player. He could run a lot for us. Like Leeds, they're known for running a lot. And yeah, he's gonna be a hard worker on the field. He could play more. I feel like he wasn't getting the most playing time under Jesper Brzęczek. And yeah, next midfielder I chose was Jacob Moder, Kuba Moder. Uh, just signed for Brighton as well with Michael Karbovnik. He also had his debut in the FA Cup. Only played one game for him, but it was a solid debut. Probably a little bit worse than Karbovnik, but Moder's a really good player. He could hold on. He could shoot from outside the box really well. He would definitely do good in the national team. I hope he could start as well. Really good player. And yeah, hopefully he could get more playing time for Brighton. Third player from the midfield, obviously a pretty obvious choice, Piotr Zielinski. Really good midfielder for Napoli. Very creative, very good on the ball, technically skilled well. And yeah, really good player. He's definitely going to be starting, in my opinion. He's played under Paulo Sousa before. And yeah. Next midfielder I have is Carolinete. Really talented player, also playing really good. I'm pretty sure he plays for Torino right now. So yeah, I don't know if he's gonna start, but he's definitely gonna be coming off the bench on the Euros. So yeah, we should pick him. Really good player as well. And yeah, next we have Krychowiak. This was a pretty obvious choice. I don't like Krychowiak personally, just cause I feel like when he plays for the national team, he doesn't try his hardest. He's not the best. And yeah, he plays on Lokomotiv Moscow, but I picked him because of his experience. And yeah, I don't know if I don't think he should start, but still, let's take him in case, you know. Then I also chose Sebastian Szymański. Also plays in the Russian league team. I forgot which team it was exactly, but he also plays for him. And yeah, he's a really good player in my opinion. He plays more as a right winger. He can also play cam, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, dynamic player. He's fast as well. I like him. I don't know if he's gonna start, but I feel like wingers are like our weakness, especially fullbacks as well. Those aren't our best positions, but Szymański is a decent player. Then, as another winger, I chose Kamil Józek. He kind of came through Lech Poznań and then signed for Derby County. He also got called up to the Polish national team. I feel like he did very well. The game against Netherlands, he also did very well. That's why I think Derby County got him, because he did decent in that game. Probably our best player in the Netherlands game. So yeah, he's a good player, but we have to give him some time. Obviously, Derby County haven't been doing so good in the championship. They've been under Wayne Rooney. They've improved, but we're still in the relegation battle. So yeah, hopefully he doesn't get relegated because he's a good player. And yeah, third winger. Winger. I chose is Przemysław Placheta. If you guys don't know him, he's a left winger for Norwich City. He's a 22-year-old, really fast player. I use him in FIFA a lot, but I mean that's FIFA, so yeah. But he's played for the national team before. He's a really good player in my opinion as well. Yeah, basically really good player. So he's my last 8th choice as well for my midfielders. It was a really tough choice. Some midfielders I had to leave out as Grosicki. I just personally don't rate him. Sometimes he's good. I was thinking about putting him in and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I also left out Goralski. He's probably going to be out for the Euros anyways because he picked up a really bad injury. But if Bielik were to get injured, Grosicki would be the next choice in my opinion. But yeah. Yeah, so basically Grosicki would be the next choice. But I feel like he hasn't been playing a lot for West Brom. Obviously that failed transfer to Nottingham Forest as well screwed him up. But hopefully he gets his form back. And yeah. And last but not least, we got the forwards or strikers. It's strikers really, to be honest. Versus three strikers, obviously, we've already went over 20 players. And all of these three are pretty obvious choices. Number one is obviously Robert Lewandowski. Amazing player at Bayern. Should have won the Ballon d'Or if it didn't get cancelled as well. I mean, what's to say about him? The top national team goal scorer. Really good at Bayern. I don't know. I feel like he kind of underachieves in Poland just because he's not that technically well skilled. And in Bayern, they have those midfielders that can pass in the ball really well, and that's how he scores a lot of goals. But he's that guy in the box. If the ball falls to him in the box, he just scores it. You know. Second striker is the Marseille striker, just signed from Napoli on loan. Who knows where he's gonna end up in the summer? But it's Arkadiusz Milik. I rated him. He hasn't played recently, but he's starting to play for Marseille. Unfortunately, he just picked up an injury recently, but he should be back soon, and he's probably gonna be back for the Euros. Yeah, he's just really really good player, left-footed. Just a good striker, especially in his Ajax days. He was an insane striker. I always enjoyed watching him. And last striker plays for Hertha Berlin. Played for AC Milan that 1 year when he was in form, and now he's at Hertha Berlin, who might get relegated. But anyways, Krzysztof Piątek, also a really good player. I'm hoping he can play in the Euros in case his Bundesliga team get relegated, and yeah, he just has to show himself in the Euros, and then maybe he could get another transfer back to Italy or something and do well, because he was a really good player. He was just replaced by his last hand towards the end, and he just had to transfer out to Hertha Berlin, which was kind of sad. I mean, he was basically a one-season wonder, but yeah. Those are all of my 23 players, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I enjoyed making this video for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Please leave a like, subscribe, and share with your friends if you guys already haven't. And I hope you guys have a great day. Hopefully you guys are staying safe out there, and yeah, make sure you're watching out for the next few videos, and I'm gonna be out. And just last thing I wanted to add is, I'm sorry we haven't been uploading recently, but we were just busy in school. But there should be new uploads coming soon, especially with the Champions League and Europa League. We're gonna do like the next round predictions once we find out who's in the next round. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching it and supporting us every day.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? This is just for us now. This is just for us now. Yeah, I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.